What's going on? Jackson here. Welcome to the Daily Endeavours for the 18th of December. Sorry, this one's a little bit late. Had lawn bowls. Yeah. We won, which is good. It'll be the last lawn bowls for a little while, so... every other Wednesday from now for a bit will be on time. Yeah, it's always goes through 6 PM all the way to 9, so yes. Let's do that first. Alright, so 15 seals, 15 foes, class abilities, 20 items to merchants, craft 5 items to the Clothier skill, 2 duels, and 1 Delve Boss and Auridon. Pretty easy set. All of these options are good. This one requires other people, so I don't like it too much, but it's very quick to do if you can find someone to do it with. This one also, not as good as these ones, I think, just because you don't have to go into a specific delve to do these. Okay, so we'll go through this one. I think this is the best by far, because all you do is come to any merchant in the game. I accidentally sold everything there by... If you have like a junk add-on, you'll sell a bunch of stuff normally anyway. But what you want to do is find any item in the game, doesn't matter what, doesn't matter how important it is. If you've got 20 of them, you sell them, and then you go to the buyback tab and you buy it back. So what will happen is you sell the items, you buy them back, and the sell endeavor goes off, but you keep the items so you don't spend any gold. And yeah, you don't lose anything for it. So it's just a really easy way to get that done. Obviously, you can just go and sell a bunch of junk at the same time, though. Either of those works. Alright, so for duels, all you do is you come up to people, hold the interaction key. It's at the top left. It's a little bit different for console, but yeah, you just gotta use the interact button on console, and it's just the UI will be a bit different, but the outcome's the same. So the only thing to keep in mind with duels is forfeited duels. The only way to forfeit a duel is to actually leave the area before the duel is over. And basically, wherever the flag starts where you start the duel, if you run too far away from that flag, the duel will get forfeited. Now, if somebody else does this to you, it still counts for you completing this duel in the endeavors. But if you do it to other people, it doesn't count. So just keep that in mind. That's the only way you can fail duels. So either you kill the enemy, they kill you, or the enemy leaves. Any of those options will complete the duel. And that also counts for if you port out, you know, if you want to do that for whatever reason. So the other option that's really easy to do in the comforts of like a town, or even you can do both of these in your house really. But yeah, there's 2 ways I suggest for this one. Firstly is doing, god damn it, press Q by accident. Equipment crafting writs. If you have learnt to do writs, you can do 2 Clothier writs. Each one will require 3 items, so that is one way. It's a little bit slower, but a lucrative way because you get drag wax that way, and drag wax is still the most expensive of the gold materials, which is good. So if you want to make a little bit of money on the side while you do this, that you can. But if you just want to get this done the natural way, or the sort of simple way, regardless of what your clothing level is, it can be level 1, doesn't matter. You need some star materials, you need some clothing materials, and just craft a bunch of stuff that basically isn't chest or leg armor, because they cost more resources. Everything else is 5 jute or 5 rawhide. So yeah, just use a bunch of that stuff. Just go level 1 and just get 5, and it'll cost 25 rawhide and 5 star materials. Now, rawhide or jute you get from guild stores, or you can, find it yourself. It will take a little bit of getting, but basically turning a little bit of gold into 15 seals is really good, I think. And yeah, if you want to, what I suggest, I should say, is you just deconstruct the stuff again, because you get a little bit of the stuff back when you do it. If you need star materials, come up to any clothier in the game. These people sell star materials of any kind, or the base racial styles in infinite quantities. Now, I still don't know to this day why people spend, buy ones on guild stores for more when you can just go to one of these. Yeah, it's very bizarre. But yeah, 15 gold each, and yeah, you can just buy tons of these things, as many as you need. Now, when it comes to killing foes with class abilities, you need to understand that your class ability has to get the kill. So it means if you go out and just kill random shit, if other players are out doing the same thing, if their class skill gets the kill, it doesn't count for you. So I think it's wise to do an instance area, for example, a dungeon like Web Sewers 1, or, could do Darkshades Covens 1, any of these like easy dungeons. Spindle Clutch is also another one. The reason I suggest Wayrest Sewers 1 though is there's a ton of skeevers in here. They're really low health, really easy to kill, and what you do is you just group all these skeevers together in one spot near the end. You grab these ones, grab these ones. And then you smash them with a bunch of class skills. You get these ones over here. Put stuff on the floor. And just smash them with class skills. So yeah, that's usually what I do. Now, a good idea to do this is just have use a class that has a good spammable class skill, preferably one that heals. I suggest using either Sorcerer, because they have Surge, so they just heal while they deal any damage, or Nightblades, who have Sap Essence, which heals you while you're dealing damage. So it's really easy to use because you don't have to worry about healing yourself. Templars are also really good with their puncturing sweeps. Magicka Templars are. Magicka Nightblades too. I'd only really go Magicka for this because they have just so many more options for just healing and making it easy. But you know, it's not too bad, especially Sorcerers. Either of them can do fine. Yeah, I'll put in the comment section all the class skills I'd use for each class. Just understand there's a few, like Wardens and Necromancers, I don't really like using as much, just for various reasons. But yeah, Nightblades, Sorcerers, Templars, those are sort of the ones I like to use the most. So if you want an easy route to Wayrest Duels 1, and you haven't got access to Stormhaven, what you want to do, I mean, firstly, if you've queued into Wayrest Duels 1 as a random normal, you'll probably have access to this at this point anyway. But if you don't, what you do is you go to Daggerfall. This way on here, you start with it by default. You go down here, all the way to Azufa here. She's the red guard, like Threadies in the middle between the three. And she will take you to Stormhaven when you talk to her. In Stormhaven, you'll start here, you just go northwest, and just get this way run while you're at it, and just get here. And as soon as you go in, you'll unlock that place for sure. And yeah, you can be very low level with this. I think unlocking Wayrest Duels 1 is like level 15 or 20 or something. It's like really low level. So yeah, you should have access to this very early on, even if you don't have a max level character. Okay. We've got one Delve boss in Auridon. Now, there's 6 Delves in Auridon. You've got one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Now, I've been told that if you come in here on a character that hasn't done the boss before, the boss will instantly respawn when you get close and allow you to do it easier. But I just rocked up here with a character that hasn't done it before, and yeah, it hasn't shown up in like quite a few minutes now. So the reason I don't like doing this one is, one, you'll see tons of people waiting. Like this isn't even one that's like easy to get to. Like I can't imagine what it's like in like Ondil and other places where it's easy to get to them. But yeah, so, and look at this, ready? You have to be very quick, otherwise you miss it. So my personal opinion, don't do this one, do the other ones. Because one, you're going to be waiting a while, and two, if you're not quick, the boss will die before you can fucking hit them. It's really annoying trying to do these ones. I avoid them when I can. Yeah, obviously it's easy to just wait here and watch YouTube and do it. But like, you know, one, you don't have to wait doing these ones like you do with this one. And two, like, you don't have to be fucking watching the boss like a hawk before they die in like 2 seconds, right? So, yeah. I'd prefer not to do this one, but that's what you have to do. So it's a bit weird, right? So I came in here, and I hadn't done Maroon's Fight. Like, you look at all these delves, I haven't done any of them on this character. I went in here, I hadn't even seen the boss yet. I was in like another room, and this was already white, which means I cleared the boss. But I didn't even fucking see the boss. So this is very finicky. You're going to find that this is like the whole thing where... So the way it works is, if you haven't done a delve boss before, and you go into a delve room, like near the boss, they'll respawn instantly. But I came in here and the boss didn't spawn for like quite a few minutes. So... yeah, it's a bit weird, I think. Supposedly, if you come in here on a character that hasn't done it yet, they'll respawn instantly and it'll be easy for you. But I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, literally all you have to do for this one is just wait. Just wait for where the boss is and you'll see them respawn. And just try and get one tap in. Just understand, if there's a lot of people around, the boss is going to die super fast. I don't like doing this one because it's just so easy for other players to make it shit. The more players there are doing this, the worse it is. So yeah, my advice, just do these 3 and avoid this one like the plague. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for your support as always. I'll see you next time. Take care.